What's up, YouTube? This is C-Dog back with another review, and here to bring you another Neca Toys, Real Toys review. This is Rocky 3, Rocky Balboa, and boy am I excited to get this guy into my hands and to show this figure to you. Alright, so here we have him in the packaging. As you see on the top, he's got a little hang tag, which is definitely different. So I haven't seen anything like that come from BBTS, which is where I picked this figure up. Got a little gold foil picture of Rocky here, his younger self. You got Rocky in the window packaging with stars all surrounding around him, like he's the champ. Rocky Balboa, ages 14 and up. You can see the championship belt. This is the Black Shorts championship belt. I do believe this is a new figure in the line. Old mold, but new figure, new paint, new paint deco. On the side, we got Rocky 40th Anniversary. If it's not a new figure, it's definitely in new packaging. Rocky Balboa Series 1. On the back, we have a little bio that you can pause and read if you'd like. There we go. Got Rocky 3. Got the poster from the movie, Greatest Challenge. And here's the other figures from Series 1. By the way, I'm looking for a Clubber Lang, this one or this one. I'd prefer to have this one, but this one, actually I'd prefer to have the one with the teeth gritting for the Rocky punching poses in the ring, but either one would be fine. If you guys know where there's one, let me know. This is the figure I have, the championship black shorts, and then there's the gold shorts. That one's already been released. And I do believe this black one has been, Black Shorts Clubber Lang has been released as well. There's also Apollo. I'll be getting him next month, I believe it is. And looking at the bottom, we have MGM Studios, Neca, Real Toys. Some people responsible: Randy Falk, the awesome guy at Neca Toys. Sculpts are by Kyle Windrex, Jason Fraley, David Silva, who's doing the dinosaurs. The Kickstarter right now. Paints by John Wardell, Jeffrey Trapp. Prototypes Adam Smith. Photography Stephen Mazarek. And packaging is Chris Longo, excuse me. Ages 0 to 3, no good. Ages 14 and up. And without further ado, let's get into the review. And here I'm going to start this review off in a nice little pose. You can see he's got the toe hinge with his foot lifted off the ground. And he's leaning back. He's got the left hand forward, left foot forward, because he's a southpaw, lefty. He's in a nice pose. You can see that the hands cover the eyes, so that's cool. The arms come close to the chest, where it's dug out right in the shoulder area, where it's cut out right in that area. And looking very fine. Oops, very fine, I do say. So it's hard for me to pose it on this foam board. So I wanted to show you that he does pose very nicely on wood. And here I got him posed on the foam as well in the same position. Same pose, so we can take a quick look at that. Probably fall pretty soon, but looking very nice. Got the Decepticon crew in the background. He's actually balancing quite well, but alright, so take a look at the figure here. We get the lights in the right spot, and he's a very mighty nice figure. Alright, there we go. So taking a look at Rocky here, he's got a nice likeness to Sylvester Stallone. I like the paint shading and the nice sculpts on the, I got the kind of the scarring on the chest. Nice ripped muscles with the veins popping out. You got the veins up near his traps, his biceps. Looking good. On the back, he's got nice muscle tones and muscle textures. You can feel it too. It's really nice and very cool, very cool. He's got his championship belt. One thing that I will say is you can't, I thought maybe you'd be able to take this off, but you cannot take it off. It's just on there. I mean, maybe there's a way you might be able to get it on over his head or something by taking off his arms and his neck, but you know, it's not made to come right off. But looking at the belt itself, you got Clubber Lang, you got the guy that Drago or whatever, the Dolph Lundgren guy that plays that Dolph Lundgren plays. You got Rocky right here, and we got Apollo. It doesn't seem like the light. There we go. The lighting's much better there. Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa, Clubber Lang, and is it Drago? Yeah, Drago or something like that. And yeah, it's very nice. You got nice metallic flake in the paint in the shorts. It's like a gunmetal color. Got nice details going up the sides of the shorts with the elastic band being painted in yellow. Very cool. You can see the detail there. And this is like a separate floating piece. You can see it's a separate piece wrapped over it. You can see his thigh muscles, really nice and buffed out. He's got the long socks. Looks like they're from the Bruins or something. I like how you can feel the tassels on the sides of his shoes here. Separate pieces. Something you might want to be careful about. I like the laces. That's laced up. Really cool. I love this figure, guys. I'm a big Rocky fan, though. Looking at his hair. Got nice hair sculpts. See if we can get the light better. There we go. His eyes look good. For a perfect likeness to Sylvester Stallone. Alright, so for posability, he's got his head. His head will look up a little bit. Not as much as I'd like, but, you know, more than not at all. And look down. And he's got nice tilt. Really good tilt. Good for boxing. It'll also swivel side to side, so that's good. His shoulders will go out complete 90. They come right down to the arm, and it's a nice cut right here. That's what I was saying before. So you can get the arm right in front of him for nice boxing poses. And what's really cool is the neck is pulled out forward. See how it's pointed that way? So when he's in boxing, because that's what they look like when they're boxing, especially him. So it looks just like that. It looks realistic. Really perfect. Good job, Neca. It's got hinge and swivels for the elbows. Goes a full 90, a little over, maybe 92 degrees or so. And it will swivel. So you get the bicep swivel built in. It's got ball jointed wrists. It will also swivel and pretty much bend any which way and how. So that's cool. For the chest, if you lift this up, you can probably see it, or down. You can see he's got an ab crunch built in. He can pivot side to side. He can twist like that's his waist swivel basically. So he's got that swivel, and he's got nice bend down and good bend back. So that's cool. And it will also swivel pretty much as you need it to go. Probably a full 360, but I'm not going to mess with the figure. Now, the one thing I was having trouble figuring out was the thighs. I was pretty sure they had hinge and swivel thighs that go forward and sideways, but it looks like you have to swivel this thigh to the right to get it to go out to the side. It's possible, looking at it, that there is a thigh swivel built in on underneath that ball hinge, but I can't get it to go out for the life of me. Maybe after I work it for a little while it'll work better, but yeah, it's really not working very too easily. It's pretty much can only get about that far forward for the thighs, or the hips, sorry, and the knees going a full 90, so that's good. And he's got the hinge and swivel at the knee as well. You also can go out to the side pretty good, but in order to kick looking like sideways, you have to turn the knees over here, so it looks a little funny. Now, if there's someone knows that you can, if you can break that swivel in, I'm sure it probably can, then let me know and tell me a good way to do it, because I'd really like to have that thigh swivel and have it go out sideways, like a normal sideways, you know, not like a playmate's turtle. But regardless, I can still get good poses. He's got good down on his ankles, pretty good up, and good down too, especially if you move it like that. And then he's got the toe hinge built in as well, plus it's on a swivel. So really cool figure, man. I highly recommend this figure, and I think he's a lot of fun. And always remember that the left hand will be forward and the left foot's forward because he is a lefty. Oh, Adrian. But yeah, so that's my review, guys. Let me know what you think of the figure. Let me know what you think of the review. See my mascot in the background there. That's my new mascot right here. That's Iron Spider. And we got the Decepticons in the back as well. So, say hello to the Decepticons. And let me know what you think of the figure. Let me know what you think of the review. And always got something to say, leave it in the comment sections below. Like the figure, the review. If you like the review, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the flip side. That's a wrap. Peace. Hey, Galvatron, what's the big deal, eh?